what's up, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing somewhat of a chit chat for the Bad Girls Club reunion part uno, okay? So let's go ahead, we're just going to talk about it. And then, I'm really happy that there's only going to be two, because sometimes they be going 2, 3. Did we see 4 episodes? I think the most was probably like 3 episodes, but I like the first ones where they meeting up and talking about what they're going to do. I just don't be here for it. It'd be just too much for me. And I heard that the next Bad Girls Club is going to be like sisters and twins. That sounds pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So all the girls, they're back. Well, most of them, they're back. And Jasmine, she got that super long Peruvian sleek straight hair, honey. She was moving it and shaking it with her Beyonce style. Then we also had Alicia. She was trying, I felt like she was trying to be somebody else. Like she was all talking about, oh, they gave me an apology, but they need to give me a public apology on camera or else we going, girl, bye. Like, cause if you were so tough and rough, I know me, like I was saying, if I'm rough and tough, I'm gonna make sure everybody knows that I'm not gonna wait until a reunion, like last chance, last call for being a bad girl, and now all of a sudden you want to show that you're tough. Like, girl, bye. Go fix your foundation, because that foundation, am I the only one who sees it? Because it just seems so off to me, you guys. It just seems like she's 2 shades too light, you know? Okay, so now Jayla, she's back and her hair was really cute. Well, she was talking to Tanisha. This was before they actually got on stage. Her hair, I was loving how her hair was blended with the light honey blonde and the other colors of brown. It was just looking so cute with her makeup as well. And you know, she always wears white. I was looking through her pictures on Instagram the other day and I was like, yo, like 98, well, I would say 90% of her pictures are white outfits as of the later ones. I'm like, okay, girl, you go ahead with your bad self. And Ginger and Kat, they're not as tight as they were before, because Kat wanted her to leave her man, but she didn't want to leave her man. And Kat was willing to leave a 5-year relationship with Emily in order to be with her, but then she ended up getting back with Emily, but she's not really happy. She said she's content. And I'm like, that sounds like you're just trying to have somebody to let the time pass by. But you don't really see a future with that person. And I feel like those relationships are really just a waste of time. I mean, maybe when you're a kid, they're cool. You're just doing it just to be cool and say I have a boyfriend. But as you get older in life and in your 20s, upper 20s, I just kind of feel like, that's like a waste, you know? I feel like, for me personally, I would want something more meaningful than something I know that's never ever going to end anywhere. So moving on from that, the girls, they come on stage, they're all dressed up. Even Kat had on some shoes, some high heels, and a dress. And I'm like, for real? I felt like she was trying too hard to fit in, because she couldn't even keep her legs closed, first of all. And I'm just like, okay, so you're not very ladylike. Then she tried to do something where she was standing up. It wasn't graceful. She damn near fell and bust her legs, bust her face open. Like, I don't know what she was doing. She's like something about fleek, and she started trying to twerk, and it was just like, Kat, sit down and put some jeans on. Like, that's all you need to do, for real. So Alicia, she comes out shaking her butt, and then that's when she was trying to like show out. She showed her panties a little bit when she came out. Foundation's a little bit better than it was on the show, but it was still off, you know, like instead of being 3 shades too light, it was probably like 1.5 to 2. She said that she got fired from her job for being on the Bad Girls Club, and I mean, that's expected. A lot of jobs, they're just like, you know, we don't want someone like that to be represented, and it depends on where she worked as well. If it's some like elite place, of course they're not going to want somebody that's doing all kind of craziness on working for them. And then every time the people come in, clients, customers, whatever, they're going to be looking down on that person. So, I mean, it's a risk that you have to take, and you just got to hope that you get big. I mean, I know I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to make sure I stay till the freaking end, and I'm going to make something out of this. So she better, I guess that's why she was trying to show out and show up, so that people could start liking her, because that's really the only way that you get booked for things, that you get invited back for spin-off shows and things like that, is if you have a large following, if you have people rooting for you or people that want you to see you again. And I think that she really felt like this was last call, like it's do or die right now. Let me try to get crazy. So Kat, she gets upset and tries to, well, let's see what happened after that. I'm kind of like jumping the gun a little bit. Kat, there was one point where they were saying how Alicia had got thrown out of the house and she was feeling some sort of way about it. And then Jasmine and Lauren, especially Jasmine just seemed like she was carefree, didn't really care. Jenna was kind of like, you know, that was wrong. She was still standing firm with her decision as to how she was saying that this was all wrong and everything. So moving on from that, what she did was they were going back and forth, but Jasmine was just like doing the most, and Kat just got afraid. I'm sorry, I was reading something on my iPad. Kat just got freaking upset, and she was just like going off, and she started like trying to flip the table, and then she started going out, and she threw a chair down there and hit Tanisha and everybody else. And I'm just like, Kat, you're very destructive. I mean, like me, I used to kind of be like that back in the days, but this was like back in my like late teen years. I was just like one of those like firecrackers where it was like if you said something I didn't like, I would pick up a glass and throw it at you. I didn't throw the water in the glass, I threw the glass. You know, I was kind of like a firecracker, similar to what she was doing. I think I threw a chair before, but I never threw any tables or anything like that. But I mean, just looking back on it, it just makes you look ridiculous and like you have real serious anger problems. And I'm happy that I moved forward and got into a better place. You know, try not to get there. Try to keep myself out of situations that are going to get me to that point. And yeah, what happened after that? So then the producers get her to calm down. She comes back on stage. And the twins, they chose not to come to this particular reunion. They also had Ginger, and they showed like recaps of the Ginger and Kat trilogy. Well, not trilogy, but the journey to their love and how it kind of bursted up in flames. And Tanisha had them like kiss. She was like, you know, just one for this time around. And they did end up kissing. Ginger seemed like she didn't want to do it, because she was like she wasn't a homewrecker and this girl's engaged and everything supposedly. But shoot, Kat was down. She was ready. She was like sucking off the gal face. I was like, oh, okay, well, excuse the hell out of me. I guess she missing something. She want that good old Beatrice back. Beatrice, Ginger, whatever the hell she want to call herself. So now the twins, like I was saying, they chose not to come to the reunion. Alicia gets mad at first because they brought out like some dolls, some life-size Claremont twin dolls, had them sitting on the couch, and then kind of just had them like fake talking, kind of like a ventriloquist act, and Tanisha was kind of like asking the questions. But Alicia got upset about it, and she was like trying to come for Tanisha. Tanisha's like, hold on, I'm not the one. Don't try to come acting on gangster now that you off the show, because we seen how you walked off the show because you couldn't handle the pressure. So don't be pretending now today. I do what I want to do because I'm the host. And Alicia's like, oh, you had your time. This is my show. This is my season. Girl, bye. Because who's the host at the end of the day? Tanisha. Yes, go get him, girl. And she was looking super fierce and super fly. Get him, Tanisha. Y'all know I like me some Tanisha. I can't even front. And what happened after that? Then later on, it was Ginger, when they kept on going with the whole like asking the fake Claremont twins questions, and then Lauren was going to answer a question that Tanisha had asked her about the Claremont twins. Then Beatrice starts getting upset. I'm like, Beatrice, do they know you? I don't even think you wasn't even on the same time they was on. You don't even know nothing about them. They probably would have tried to bully you at the end of the day because you wasn't up to their standards. You wasn't wearing Gucci and Louboutins and Prada and all that. So they wasn't gonna like you at the end of the day. So you would have been on their team regardless. You would have been on Lauren and them's team. So don't even. Like, you defending people that you don't even know. Anybody that looks at them, they know they only are going, and I don't like people like that. Like, they're only going to associate themselves. I mean, it's good to associate yourselves with people that are going to take you to a higher place and things like that, but I don't think you should separate yourself based on what somebody can afford, you know, because some people have had tough times in their lives. I mean, maybe because I ain't rich yet. Maybe that's the reason why I feel that way. But I do. But I feel like even if I'm like at a certain level, I'm not going to necessarily look at somebody that can't afford all the luxuries that I can afford at that particular time a certain way. I just don't feel that it's right. I mean, especially coming from humble beginnings, I can say that. And so anyways, yeah, so Beatrice, she gets annoyed, and then she's starting to go off like, oh, they're not even here to defend themselves. No, I'm over it. I'm annoyed. That's it. She's going. She even gets up, starts moving the shoulders. You know how the girls be doing when they get upset? They move the fingers, they move the shoulders like they about to play double dutch. That's what she was doing. But then Kat's like, what? You know, what's it? And then Beatrice is like, but hold on. My name is, what she said her name was? I think she said, my name is Ginger. If you want to address me the right way. Kat is like, hold on. She gonna act like she don't know that I'm crazy. Alright, try to show up and show off for these cameras. Bring it. What you want to do? Yo, Kat ran up on her. Yeah, like she was like bum rush football. What is it? Quarterback style. Boom. Knocked her down. Security guards was on deck though. So I don't know. They're gonna show the rest. Of course they're gonna leave it at a cliffhanger, so we will come back to see part 2. So yeah, they got me back for the reunion, you guys, because yeah, you guys saw after the twins left, it just got too stupid for me, and I just was like over the whole season. Now, I mean, it's a little bit exciting. It looked like they're gonna get freaking Laura the life coach to get crazy next season. I mean, next episode. I don't know. We're gonna see though. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you have subscribed to this channel. And also, check out my other channel. I got new videos coming up like almost every day on that channel. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.